Hi, welcome to this 30-day challenge of Change, Grow and Transform, where I blend psychology and spirituality to help you on your journey. And that includes an oracle card and the essence of those cards, a tip and some journal prompts. I also have done some videos that review what some of the key books are in these areas, so that if there's a particular day that resonates with you more, you can go deeper and explore that subject in more depth. So today we're looking at embracing change. So the affirmation for that is, I welcome change as a pathway to growth and transformation. And the oracle card we've got with that is the Wheel of Fortune, and I'm using the Light Seers Tarot. And the Wheel of Fortune, as you can see, represents cycles, change and destiny. The card reminds us that life is ever evolving and every shift brings new opportunities. It encourages you to trust the process and embrace change as a natural part of life. Change can be both challenging and exciting, and the Wheel of Fortune teaches us that nothing is permanent and each phase of our life serves a purpose. Today we'll explore how to navigate change and with grace and resilience, and I'll share 3 strategies to embrace the uncertainty and turn challenges into stepping stones for growth. Now, I'm a Taurus, and lots of people that I connect with that are also Taurians. Change can be one of the most difficult things that we manage. Sometimes change just happens, that we're not expecting, and you can adjust to life. And in psychology, we talk about change and transformation, and the process of adaptation theory is knowing that you've got the resources to navigate and change direction at a moment's notice if you need to. And sometimes we've done that in life, at a drop of a hat, gone a different direction. So it can be challenging and exciting. It really depends on your perspective and how you've managed change before. So the tip for this really is sit comfortably and close your eyes. Take a few breaths and reflect on a recent or upcoming change in your life, and say to yourself, I trust the flow of life and accept this change. Notice any emotions that arise and let them pass without judgment. So I'm going to connect with the meaning of this card in the Light Seers deck. And get ready, sweet soul, for the wheel is about to turn and give you divine blessings. Synchronicity is afoot, so look for wonderful new opportunities to propel your life ahead. And if you struggle with change and you start to feel fearful, then what can happen is that can actually make it difficult for you to attract the abundance and the good things that are actually meant to be coming towards you, whether that is a new job, a pay rise, or the relationships that can add to your sense of happiness and gratitude in life. So be prepared for fortuitous meetings or a fork in the path that would change everything for the better. If you're open to spotting opportunity, it's yours for the taking. Just follow the breadcrumbs of serendipity and fate towards a happy ending. So one of the things I talk about with clients is not everything that we experience are on a grand scale. Sometimes we make very small changes that can have much longer lasting consequences in our favour that can go well for us. So for example, if you want to get fit, sometimes it's difficult to make those big changes overnight, but you know that by going to the gym and swimming and dance classes every day or every other day incrementally builds up this effect, this accumulative effect of starting to feel better. It affects our mood, it affects the way we feel as we're walking out and about, and it affects the way we feel when we're wearing our clothes. And so that has a much bigger effect, but we don't really know until we start doing something. And sometimes things can come in the way of breadcrumbs, where somebody shares an idea or gives you a book. You walk past a book shop and you're attracted to something in there, you read it, and it gives you an idea or an insight about something that maybe you've not considered before. So just be open to those inspirations, and even what look like small things, even if you think they're not going to make much difference. So, journal prompts: what changes in your life have led to unexpected growth or opportunities? How do you typically respond to change, and what would you like to improve? What's one step you can take today to embrace a current change? Now, I'm going to talk in another video at more depth about how we can change, grow and transform without sometimes even really thinking about it, and how, when I look back on my life, it's been a series of synchronicities and events that weren't planned for that actually worked in my favour. And a lot of that has been around the work that I do, just opportunities that came out of nowhere, even when I wasn't really thinking about making that change, but somebody would introduce me to an idea that would follow through, and that then became a change that I made in my path, or took a new job that wasn't expecting, but it was just part of that wheel of fortune constantly turning. So sometimes we're not even aware that these things are working behind the scenes and can make a really big difference to how we feel. So have a think about those journal prompts, and where you have maybe had opportunities come in your direction that you weren't expecting, and they turned out in your favour.